A forensic psychologist, often known as a criminal profiler, works with law enforcement organizations to create a concise description of criminals based on shared psychological characteristics. In their line of work, they study criminal behavior and deal with subjects ranging from psychological theories to legal cases. In the field of mental health, forensic psychology delivers a straightforward recognition and comprehension of problematic behaviors and their connection to crime. And one of the first steps in assisting their clients with their recovery is to comprehend these behaviors. Forensic psychology is divided into 5 subspecialties, such as police psychology, psychology of crime and delinquency, victimology and victim services, legal psychology, and correctional psychology. Forensic psychologists conduct evaluations and exams to determine a person's psychological condition for legal purposes. For criminal court, such as insanity or incompetence, criminal sentencing or parole hearings, often regarding a potential intellectual disability that prevents sentencing or one's risk of recidivism. Family court, including child custody or parental termination cases, or civil court involving, for example, personal injury or competence to manage one's financial affairs, because there are a lot of factors that may connect these evaluations to a certain case.
Ang forensic psychology is actually based on sa mga mentors ko. It is just an application of clinical psych. Ang mga responsibility ng isang forensic psychology major or practitioner is that they handle yung mga cases like annulment, adoption, and yung mga CICL. And they also parang a provider of research. Since our basis, diba, for creating, diba, intervention program must be based on research, lalo na kapag psych. And then another thing ay yung mga providing intervention program intended for special population, yun nga, like for example the victim of abuse, yan, yung mga yun, and expert witness, sila yung nag-appear sa court kapag psychiatric evaluation ng mga patient.
Forensic just means law. So really forensic psychology is broad. It means any legal issue that has something related to human behavior, basically. So that could mean anything from doing evaluations. So whether that's answering someone's mental state at the time they got a charge, were they sane or not, or helping figure out a child custody arrangement. That could be related to forensic psychology. But anything that has to do with both law and psychology, that's forensic psychology.
Yung mga experiences ko talaga is not really the practice, yung proper practice, because I am not yet a licensed practitioner. So yan lang yung mga exposure ko with regards to my practice. And then, syempre, the most exciting part and the most yung parang pinakagusto ko talaga is that I was able to provide intervention program that intended for them at saka sa need talaga nila, kasi nag-need assessment muna kami before we give the intervention program to those individuals who suffer talaga abuse. It's either sexual abuse, commonly sexual abuse, because I handle rape.
I think what I enjoy the most about my current role, because right now I work in a state hospital, I see people progress. So when they come in, they're in a crisis situation, and I get to help them with my team move from that crisis situation to getting to a more stable place and helping them understand the situation they're in. So in a nutshell, that's how most forensic psychology works. Gathering information up front, meeting with the individual, and then synthesizing it all in a final report. I would say that it is working in systems that are not perfect. So a challenge I find often is, an individual I'm working with who might have been arrested in a situation that doesn't sound completely fair, but it did happen, and now they're here, and I'm trying to help them grapple with the understanding of the situation they find themselves in. At the same time, I still need to answer the court's question that they're competent or not.
Forensic psychology is the relationship of the law to the psychology practice. This discipline conducts evaluations, consultations, and research studies, and provides intervention and treatment programs for a special population. Forensic psychology can be an exciting yet challenging career choice, as the experts in this field are exposed to different individual cases, whether civil or criminal. Forensic psychologists not only must be flexible and critical thinkers, but they must also communicate well, because they deal with both perpetrators and victims of crimes. And as the country faces issues in civil and criminal matters, we need forensic psychologists to share their insights as they seek not just the truth, but also justice.